So in the last lesson, we have discussed about getters and setters. And the same way what we do is, so we designed another use cases for getter and setter in order to have more clarity on that. So let us design. So same way, what we do is we'll create something like a class as person. So we'll make a class as person. So that person class have got two properties. One is first name and the other one is last name. So these are the two properties that we have, first name as well as last name. Then inside the constructor, so we'll have the constructor that will get executed whenever you are creating an object of a class. And also we define the getter and the setter methods for that properties. So whenever you define the getter and setter, so getter method get executed automatically whenever you are getting a property. Getter method gets executed automatically. The way of getting a property, something like private properties and all, if you want to access, to make a property readable, we use a getter. And to make a property updatable, we want to change the value of the property. So it's not that we call that. So that automatically gets called. That's what getter and setter methods. So what we do is, let's create a script here. So script type is equal to text/JavaScript. So internal JavaScript we are doing. So script type is equal to text/JavaScript. Let us create a class with the name of person. So inside this, we got a constructor used to assign the properties. So F name as well as L name. So how to provide the properties for this person class? So this dot will say F small letter first name is equal to F name, as well as this dot last name is equal to L name. So we got the constructor. So let's create an object, create an instance of or object of person. So we want to create an object of that person. In order to create an object of the person, let person1 is equal to, or person1 is equal to new person. We provide the first name as Sunil, last name as Joseph. So what happens is, it will call the constructor, and in that constructor, Sunil is assigned to F name variable, Joseph is assigned to L name variable, both are assigned. So this dot first name and this dot last name. Now what I do is, let us have a method. So how to define the method? Okay, this is what the object. So we can get the value. So console.log dollar. So we can access the value or we can access it through a method also. So we define some method. So how to define the method? Get details. We define a method as get details. So inside this get details method, no return type. So we'll say console.log backtick. So we want to display the first name and the last name. So first name is equal to dollar in curly braces, this dot first name. So we define the first name and also we provide the last name. Last name is equal to dollar this dot last name. This is what the property. So this dot first name and last name we are defining in this way. Now let's see, let the object call that. So at present no output will be there. Open with the live server, inspect element and see anything is coming. So cannot get getters and setters.html. So save this, get details, let person1 is equal to, refresh this. So we got the getters and setters. When you come to the console, inspect element, no outputs are coming. Now let that object call the that method. So how to call that? So person1 dot get details. We are calling that method. So whenever you are calling that method, opening bracket and closing bracket to be given. Opening bracket and closing bracket. So get details is a method. And what is that we are getting? First name Sunil as well as last name Joseph is what we are getting. First name as well as last name Joseph is what we are getting. This is one case. So first name as well as the last name we are getting / also. Now, what is the getter and setter method? So, getter is nothing but get. So, how to define the getter method? So, getter method, we are giving a comment. So, getter method. So, get property name. So, don't give the property name as it is. In the previous lesson, I given the actual property starts with the underscore. So, here, don't say first name. F, I'm giving it as capital letter. So, space is also there. Get first name. What is this? It has to do. So, just to know whether it is being called or not, console.log. This is a message we are giving inside getter of first name. So, actual property is first name, F small letter, but the getter we are defining F capital letter. So, return this dot first name. So, actual property name we are returning. Getter methods are used for getting the value of a property, and this method you don't need to call it. So, it gets executed automatically whenever you access a property from anywhere. So, now person1 dot get details, I'm not calling. So, what I do is console.log. I just want to display the first name. So, first name is equal to plus dollar, not dollar is not required. So, person1 dot first name. So, this is what actual property. So, person1 have got two properties are there, first name and last name. This is how we are accessing the actual property, first name. So, in this case, getter method will not get executed. Now, let us run this. What is that we are getting? First name is Sunil. Okay. But when this getter method get executed when you say console.log last name. So we don't want to make the property accessible from outside directly. So last name is equal to person1 dot. We called this first name F capital letter, but it is looking like a property only. A method means opening bracket and closing bracket to be given, but we are not giving that opening bracket and closing bracket. Now you see what happens. So first case, line number 34, it will call the property, it is getting the property directly. But in line number 35, what is happening? It will call the getter method first name. And what it is doing? It is consoling a message and also return that first name value. Output will be same. But when you see the output, have you seen? Inside getter of first name. But the first time it is directly accessing, but inside getter of first name. The same way, you can define the getter for last name also. How do you define the getter for last name? So, this is the way we define the getter for last name. So, L capital letter, inside getter method of last name. Return this dot last name. Return last name. So, this will get executed. So, this method will get executed, this getter method get executed whenever you are accessing that property. Not in the sense, so copy. If you access the property directly, last name, it will get that value directly. But if you say LA capital letter, so at that time what will happen? Getter last name will be called. So now when you refresh, you see first name, accessing the direct property, accessing the getter. Accessing the direct property, getting this. I mean, this is the direct property we are getting, and this is getter. So now we don't want to go for these two. So don't access the property directly. So we can access it like this. The same way, whenever you want to change the value, we use the setter. So let's apply setter. How to define the setter? Set F capital letter, first name. F name is the argument we are passing. So for our understanding purpose, we'll say console.log inside setter method or inside setter of first name. So inside the setter of first name, so what is that we will do? This dot first name, F name, small letter, this actual property is equal to F name. So how to set that? So in order to change the value, we will say person1 is the object, person1 is the object, dot, we can say first name is equal to, I'll just give it as Sanjay Joseph. So now at this time it will call the setter method. So person1 dot first name Sanjay. It's not a method. So what is that we are getting? Inside setter of first name. Now when you access that first name once again, it will call the getter method. This is what basically getter as well as setter method. So first name, last name, all that. So this is not last name, right? First name. So first name. So write the messages also correctly. So first name. So first name. So whenever we are making it, so suppose if you give just like a normal method, when you see first name, it is given as opening bracket and closing bracket. So when you write the opening bracket and closing bracket, it becomes a normal method. So type error person one, first name is not a function. It is called as getter and setter. So rather than exposing the actual property of a class or object, we define the getters and setters like this. Whereas this one is a normal method. Now what I do is person one dot get details. Person one dot get details. Save this. So that time we are getting the first name. So it's calling the getter and setter method. So get details. So we are using first name, but if you want, you can say that getter and method can be set. Getter method can be called from here. How? First name, this dot F capital letter, and last name, L capital letter. So that the getter and setter methods will be called whenever you are calling get details method. Now you refresh. Inside getter of first name, inside getter of last name. So first name value and last name value we are getting, calling the getter and setter method. So this is what basically we talk about the getters and setters. So actual property name and followed by get what is given should be a slight difference. So if you want, in the previous example we given underscore and here we given the direct property. But in this example, this is actual property, but to represent the getter, normally the first character starts with the capital letter. So this will get executed automatically whenever you call the getter method, and it will get executed automatically whenever you are setting the value. Last name also we can do.